I agree it's going to be expensive. I mean, even today, the current iPhone, if you get the top of the line, is pushing close to $1,000. So I don't think it's unreasonable to expect that this, 10th anniversary phone, a lot of hype surrounding it, is going to cost a lot.
Why is it going to be so much more expensive? Are they trying to contrell demand? Do they not have enough components? Is it worth that much more? Is it that much more expensive to make?
Well, whether it's worth that much more will remain to be seen, but it does come down to supply and demand and economics. There's some reports out there that the OLED displays, these fancy displays that'll be on there, there's some supply constraints there. There have been reports about issues with the fingerprint sensor that they may embed under the display. Maybe some issues there.
To what extent does the actual innovation level, the quality of the phone, drive demand for this versus just the Apple brand? Because Samsung's latest Galaxy, without the issues of combusting,
yes,
many analysts say was actually higher quality when you look at the screen and various other functionalities of the iPhone. But clearly, Apple has this loyal following.
They have a very loyal following, but make no mistake, the iPhone is a solid device. I mean, through, going way back 10 years to the present device, these are really good phones. Samsung makes good phones as well, as do other people. So quality, of course, matters. But you're right, there's this, halo around the Apple brand that's been there for a very long time. That's not going to go away, obviously.
And what do you expect in terms of release date? And coming back to the point Michelle said, is there a lot of pent-up demand? Did a lot of people wait because they knew the 10th anniversary was coming?
Absolutely. I think we're already seeing that. Some of the numbers leading up to this device, there's a lot of pent-up demand. Again, hype, 10th anniversary, the latest phone, iterative, improved, but not like, wow.
So that was my question. What's in it?
Well, a lot of rumors. Edge-to-edge display. Again, I mentioned the OLED display. That's
OLED.
OLED. It's this fancy term for really clear, solid screen.
So that's an acronym for something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wireless charging is likely to be in there, and we've seen that in some Samsung devices and other devices. Big emphasis, I think, on augmented reality. This idea that you're blending sort of the virtual digital world with the real world. Because
when you have a very small screen close to your face, you actually don't need 3D glasses to see 3D, right? I mean, that's
true. Yeah, absolutely. So I think we're going to see some gee-whiz stuff, and at their recent unveiling of the latest software, big emphasis on AR, or augmented reality.
And stepping away from the iPhone, what's your next big hope for Apple on the innovation tree? Or does it not really matter now? They're trying to become a services company.
Well, I think you're right. They are trying to become that. It's hard to produce great devices. I mean, what was the last huge hit? You could talk about the iPhone. You could talk about the iPad when it first came out. Now, not so much. So if I could predict that, I probably would be, out there, or wouldn't be here right now.
And where do they stand in terms of the level of voice activation, whether it's on a phone or another device, the growth of Watson, Alexa, the like from their rivals?
Yeah, I mean, they've lagged with Siri. Of course, they've been out with Siri for a long time. There have been improvements, through the various iterations of the iPhone. But the wide perception is they do trail some of their rivals. Google, certainly with the Google Assistant and Google Home products. Apple recently announced their own sort of Echo-like speaker. Amazon has Alexa. So I think Apple has some catching up to do there. But I suspect they'll be in the game very much.
Ed, thanks for joining us this morning. Great to see you.
Absolutely.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.